I've already been introduced. My name is Derrydean Dadzie, and I'm the Chief Engineer at Tshimologong Limited. So at Tshimologong, we are a software development firm. We mostly work for enterprises, but we have other products for different market segments. This morning, I would like to share with you from a certain perspective, because I don't really now, even though I have a CS background, I don't really now do software development. I run the business operations and make sure that we are getting the right lines of business, we are using the right strategies. But I'm also very involved in every project that we run in the business. So this will be as a company. We have licenses to enterprise-based applications. We use Agile restaurant development process internally. We encourage them to install and customize our software for our various clients. The requirement usually involves implementing a bridge between existing systems and enterprise and applications. So mostly we work on top of legacy systems. Our enterprise software runs at some of the largest institutions in Ghana. We're talking about almost all the big banks, except, let's say, one. So we have a dinosaur in the room. And you know, he's been there for a long time, and extension is not an option for him. Can anybody guess what this dinosaur is? Okay. It's going nowhere because the cost of moving it is extremely expensive. It's actually as expensive as the size. And the next one is culture. It's something that it's hard to let go. So, I'm Mr. Enterprise. I worked for many years and paid dividends to shareholders while satisfying my customers. You know, so who am I? Open technology is my primary consideration. You know, one thing that I've realized is that in a typical enterprise environment, they're scared of open technology. The assumption is that it is not safe, it's not secure, and you can go on and debate with all the IT guys, all their CIOs, and they're going to tell you, know what, a company like IBM has something that is good and they're going to go for it. They're going to go with the most famous of flat solutions based on referral. So one thing we realized is that before, let's say, another bank uses software, they have to call the next bank to find out what they are using, and then depending on what 6 other banks are saying, they're going to go for that product. They are best to try new solutions. Scared to make mistakes. You know, whatever they do mostly is driven by risk control. So everybody is trying to control the risk of using a software. And we being a startup, it's been very difficult trying to break in because they are looking for some kind of metric, some kind of referral for them to be able to use. It's enterprise, more orientation, more upfront documentation leads to more cultural software. That's what we believe the enterprise person or this enterprise thinks of himself. He thinks that the more documentation has, the more control we'll have on the software. Test is down, let us say, of the project, and what we found is that they always think that we are responsible for the success of the project. And everything is like, it's your fault. You know, your thing is not working. Even when a cable trips, your software is not working, it's your fault. You know, the cost of software must be entirely known before the project. And this is a reality that every time when they always ask us is, so how much is it going to cost? Even before we go into requirement, just tell you, want to do something, how much? You know, so that is what for them is more paramount. It's the enterprise thing, the powers of change. So it's the enterprise. We like to change, but the approach does not encourage change. Project delays, our specialized teams. So if you go into the enterprise, there's always a team or somebody for every specific thing. There's not that cross-functional, you know, relationship among the teams. Control is kept at the top. So teams will usually require top-level management or approval to make any decision. And that's something that we're processing at the enterprise. So, and a lot of times they do this because they want to avoid being blamed. And in the banks that we work for, there's always this blame game going on. if something is not working, it's the next person. So everybody wants to make sure that the boss or the CIO signs on it so that when the error comes or when there's a mistake, he or she is not to blame. So, the decentralized innovation, by the organization. There are structures, there are policies, there are processes and systems for the organization, and also they have politics. One thing that we realize is that in the enterprise, there's a lot of politics there, and that has an effect on the success of the project. So I just stated an example. There's a project, good intent structures, there's an agency banking for good intent structures and politics delaying the project. The project was supposed to take 3 months, but 12 months on it has not still been delivered because of that. Our goal versus who we are. Everyone wants to please a client, so we want to deliver all of the services, that meets the customer's needs. But the customer's needs are also changing very rapidly. Do we deliver many services at once, or wait a year or two before delivering another? Or do we deliver services a few short runs? What we realize is that their structure and their DNA should go for the latter, but they most always want to go for the former, as in try and deliver a lot of services at once. So I want to give you our tip. And this is our engagement at the bank in Ghana, and I hope I move through this very fast. So this is the situation. We have a growing and competitive banking sector in Ghana. We have about 20-something banks. We have a population of 26 million, but we have like 22 million who are on banks, so you know the maths. We have foreign banks trooping every single period. There's competition from mobile money operators. They are demanding customers and demanding shareholders, and there are core banking system issues. We work with different banks, and a lot of them are planning migrating into new banking, core banking platforms. What are decisions? We create a new role for CIO and hire the best available so that technology is driving the market. Spend more on technology to drive growth. And those around the world, this was their mindset, so this is that they took. Start new service to compete with mobile money. Replicate services from other banks we don't yet have. So there's so much competition out there. So everybody hears the advert on radio, on TV, and they go and see their marketing guide, and there's pressure on executive management. They want to do the same thing that the banks are doing. Add new services to differentiate banks as the best. So another decision was to add new services so that their bank will be the best bank in Ghana. So we got a CIO, and he got it all sorted. So he's excited and ready to destroy the banking industry in Ghana, has great ideas that the bank is excited about, secure the budget, and assemble the various teams. So this chair enters the environment. He's very charismatic, he's very eloquent, he can speak language, he can sell. So all the guys, the executive man was so excited about the plans that he had. So the CIO comes in, he thinks he knows the problems. He got it all figured out. One of the key things they wanted to solve was to sort out the CBS problem. There were some issues with CBS they wanted to solve. He wanted to deploy a new system for financial inclusion, so he traveled across different countries in Africa trying to find the best solution. And I saw the budget for that, and that was quite huge. He wants to introduce SOA Enterprise, sort out the service, to ensure further delivery of services. He wanted to run a lot of things in the cloud. He had so many brilliant ideas. And this is something that if you listen to as a CEO of a company who is not techie, and you have this CIO who can speak the technical language, and that's the right blend of good English and good salesmanship, you're going to buy into him just like that. So a new software Olympics begins. So the whistle is blown, and we all start going. So we have teams with different solutions arriving at the bank. All the teams almost started at the same time. There are about 20 projects running at the same time. So this is a CIO who has come. He's not spent more than 2 months in the environment, and he has already released 20 projects. All the teams were very excited because you see the project that they are very cutting edge, and they are hoping that you can milk the bank, because this bank are very ambitious. Some of the vendors were competitors, so this CIO tries to, there's a vendor who can provide, let's say, 6 of the things that you're looking for. He's going to use one vendor for that, one vendor for that. He was thinking it was the best of everything. So once you use the best capabilities of a vendor to produce the best solution. The in-house team was not totally clear on the new architecture or its importance to the bank. So one thing I realized though was that the people around him, mind you, the CIO was not a Ghanaian. He was from another country. He was from India. So the Ghanaians around and people he came to meet, he didn't really get it because he had this ambitious project, very technical, at the same time very sweet, but people around him didn't get it. And his mantra was, "You have no clue." You know. So the story still unfolding. So we had one unrelated encounter by chance or by accident. We met a CIO. I had a short meeting with him. I spoke to him, and then he gave us a slice of the pie because I was able to convince him that we are a very good software house and we can do great stuff. So what were we supposed to do? We're brought in to deliver a solution for electronic statement. Our first delay was to provide electronic statements in a format, you know, for printing and always delivery to the customer. Typically, what the environment that we found, it took like 10 days plus to print out the statement for their customers, right? Or to generate a statement for printing for their customers. They've not done it for like several months, and this was a Bank of Ghana requirement. We're given 2 weeks to do it. So we have a team. We're excited because we're looking at the money. We're looking at, well, when we do this project, we're going to get a lot of money, and we're going to go to the other bank. We're already doing stuff for the other banks. So, for whatever reason, we spent hours. We actually virtually slept at the bank. We went to pitch camp at the bank, put in our developers the best of the crop. We delivered on the project within 2 weeks. Let's say around 2 weeks and some days, because we went into Terry, we had delivered, we were able to do that. Something they should do, took them 10 days to generate a mass statement. We were able to do within 72 hours, running on testing machines, not even on the live environment. So we're very excited, you know, we've been able to do it. So this is something that this what we're supposed to do, something like this. So this is not a bank statement from that bank. There's a sample. So we're supposed to consolidate all the statements. So if you even have 10 accounts, we have to merge all of them in one statement. Be able to show analytics on the statement, be able to have QR code and other security features. And for us as a site, it was kind of edge, and we're able to do it. We did that, they gave us more to buy. You know, customer information file. Now we need to do something, customer information file. We call it Customer 360. We're supposed to merge all the data silos, so something from treasury, everywhere, and then be able to present one view for it. And then also now, do statement for all customers since the bank inception. That was in 2007. So we were supposed to do that as well. But they didn't have, they didn't have a system. They've not done it for a while. They wanted to have a transactions archive. So we came out with the concept of transactions archive, we were able to achieve that. So we're happy fishes in an aquarium. We're very excited. So we have an aquarium, we're still swimming in there, very taken care of. Or when we celebrate it too soon.